Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. This video is going to go up Tuesday. It'll be the 3 o'clock video for Tuesday. Unless something changes and it gets bumped, that's the only time that I'll go off pattern if something else comes up that we need to talk about and go from there. But anyway, I wanted to sit here and have a conversation. The sun's at that point, it's starting to set. Now, right now it is not even 4 o'clock. So, and the sun's already there. Yeah. You gotta love this time of year. Well, let's get to December 21st as quickly as possible, and then work on getting the days start to get longer. That's what I just, like I said, I love fall, but now, like I said, a majority of the leaves you can see are off of the trees, and definitely the weather's changing. There's more of a crispness to the air. Today's been a really nice day, but it's already starting to cool down now. You can feel it's cooling down. I still got the door wide open to the camper, but yeah, it's one of those kind of things. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you really quickly, and I wanted to really talk about preparedness. I know that I talk about preparedness all the time and the importance of preparedness and stuff like that, but I really want, with everything that is going on, especially paying attention to what's going on around the world, because you may not think it affects us, but it absolutely does affect us. We need to be as ready as we possibly can be, because the unknown can be very, very scary. There's a lot of things that can happen really, really quickly, and we could be in a really rough situation very, very fast. The more prepared you are to deal with such situations and things, the better off you're going to be. Getting ready, being prepared is so important, and I think a lot of people don't think about that. They really don't, and they really need to. And so, it's just getting things in place, being ready, and then when something happens, dealing with it accordingly. That's what it comes down to. A couple extra stones here, the bigger stones. I don't want them sitting out there, so I'll put them up back in with the pile. They are not fun to step on, I will tell you that right now. When you get step on one of those bigger stones, you will know you have stepped on a stone. A crush and run is very nice to walk on. Very nice to walk on, because it's a very small stone and it's packed in, and it makes it much, much nicer to walk on. The bigger stones, not so much. But anyway, I really want to reiterate the importance of being as ready as you can be. Put yourselves in a situation where you're going to be successful, because the unknown, again, can be very, very scary. We don't know what's going to happen or when it's going to happen. I do believe that something will happen. It's a matter of if, not when. And it's how prepared we are ahead of time and what we do after such events that are going to make all the difference, especially short and long-term survival. The more prepared you are, the longer you're able to deal with a situation without having to have outside contact with the world. And I think that's important. The longer you're able to lie low, the better your chances are for long-term survival. When they talk about that, if a true SHTF event happens in this country, when they talk about that and they say, within inside of a year, 90% of the people will be dead. Well, if you try to avoid those people as much as you possibly can, your chances of surviving are going to be much, much greater. That's why, honestly, I picked where I did, the location of where I am, the group of people that I'm surrounding myself with, and what we're doing down here on the homestead down here. There is a game plan in place, and we will continue to work on that and do what we have to do for our survival longer term. And that's important. And people need to realize you better be putting that plan in place, getting the things that you need in place now. I just watched a video of a guy, it was an abandoned mansion, and I don't know exactly where it was, but he had passed away in like 2016. He was like a millionaire, really, really rich guy. And then his wife passed away like 5 years later. So their home has been abandoned since 2020. And it is a mansion. Everything is still there. The kids are grown and obviously gone living their own lives. And you know, they probably don't care about the property. And I mean, these group of young men went in there and did a bunch of video of the property, you know, showing what was there and how like all the furniture in the living room was still there. They went down into the basement and there's like, you know, nuts and bolts and screws and nails and, you know, automobile parts, all kinds of stuff, you know, and then you go further down and there was a lower part where they had, you know, stockpile of food and alcohol and everything else, you know. And some people would say, well, see, that just shows you what a waste of time that was, you know. But my big thing has always been this. I would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And I think that's really important. I think that's all something that we should be thinking about. I would rather have a whole bunch of supplies and never need them than need them and not have them. It puts you in a really bad situation. It puts you in a position where you have to put yourself in danger. If you are prepared properly and you're able to lie low and you don't have to go out and deal with the public and deal with people and, you know, that craziness that the world can turn into, like I said again, your chances of long-term survival are greatly, greatly increased. The more you can lay low, not drawing attention to yourself. Like the last thing we would want to be doing out here would be banging up and shooting all the time and stuff like that. I don't want to do that at all. I want to keep a low profile, you know, do what we got to do to keep ourselves prepared, ready, protected. Those are things that are going to absolutely be put in, you know, early on in a situation that we're going to have to do. But putting yourself in a situation where you could be in danger is definitely never a good thing. Never a good thing. And so, again, the more prepared you are, the less exposure you will have. And that's going to put you in a better position to be able to not only survive, but to thrive on the other side. That's a big part of it. I think people are so focused on survival, they don't think about thriving. They don't think about, you know, if I'm prepared and I'm ready, you know, it's not just about making it through to the other side. It's making it through to the other side and then putting yourself in a really good position to be, you know, able to do what you need to do long term to take care of the things that you need to take care of. And that's what self-sufficiency is all about, to be honest with you. Like I said, I know that if we get enough time here, this place will develop, and it's already developed extraordinarily so far with what we've accomplished and what we've gotten done. You know, I'll tell you what, now since I've had the chickens here, and especially with the hens, I've been eating eggs every day. I eat eggs every day. I love eggs, so not a big deal for me. You know, at some point I'll probably take some of them and hard boil them up and make myself a nice egg salad sandwich for lunch one of these days. But yeah, I've been eating a lot of eggs. And like I said, I enjoy eggs, so it's not like it's a bad thing. What, baby girl? So, anyway, again, put yourselves in the right positions, folks. Be ready as you possibly can be. When things get tough, it's going to get ugly. It's going to get really, really ugly. And this video is more just to continue to encourage you to be as ready as you possibly can be when those times come. All right? Please be safe. Please continue to prep. Take care of your families. That's the important thing. Care about the people. If you have a group, watch out for each other. Care about each other, and all those things. I think it's really, really important. Anyway, I am going to jump off of here for now. Remember, folks, we are truly all in this together. Like I said, if we could ever come together as a group of humans, and you see, it's not possible when you look at Ukraine and Russia. When you look at Israel and the Gaza Strip there, it's just insanity. It's insanity. But if we could ever come together as human beings, what we could accomplish would be amazing. Really, truly amazing. And I think we got to try to do that if we can. You know, if we can do it in small sample sizes, like what we're doing down here, group of strangers coming together and making it happen. It's amazing, and it's a very, very cool thing. Also, remember, folks, hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, again, it doesn't have to be about living off grid. It doesn't have to be about prepping. It's whatever your goals that you have set for yourself that you want to accomplish. The only person stopping you from achieving those goals is you. That's it. Nobody else. If you stay positive and stay away from the negativity, you're going to be just fine. All right? Keep prepping, keep taking care of things, and you're going to be okay. I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.